Hello. So I'm Millie. I just hesitate with my own name. I hesitated. Today we're going to be having a little bit of a chat about all of the different hair curlers there are and which one would be the right kind of one for you. My first question is, what kind of curl do you want? Because there are so many different types of curls and there are so many different types of ways to achieve them. You know, if you're a one-stop shop kind of person and you've got a hair straightener and you're like, well, I can curl with my straightener, that's perfect. Amazing. Some of us can't. I can do it on other people, but I can't do it on myself, which is truly funny because I am a trained hairdresser. So I'm gonna start with a pretty basic kind of curler. If you're just wanting like kind of a soft, like undone, sexy wave, think of curling your hair in this way as well. The bigger the barrel, the softer the wave. So the smaller the barrel, the smaller the curler, the tighter the curl. As an example, this one is the Graphite Titanium from the Babyliss Pro, and it's the 32mm. If you're looking for something that's just like a soft, like blow wave finish, that's where you're gonna find that really sweet spot. When the hair's a little bit longer, you want a barrel that's a little bit longer as well, because what that means is it kind of gives you the freedom to be able to move and twist and be able to wrap like your full hair around it. My main thing that I would say with a barrel like that's bigger than this, if you've got shorter hair, this is gonna be harder. Not to say it's not going to give you a great finish, it just might be a little bit harder to like navigate and get used to. If you do have finer hair, or if your hair like doesn't hold curl, you might find that you'll need to drop size to be able to get the perfect wave. I find that tongs are the easiest kind of curler to use. So something with a tong that's here, it means that what you can do is kind of grab the hair, pop it in, hold the clamp down, and then wrap away from your face. When you do curl, if you curl away from your face, what that's going to do is really open up your face as well. Once you start to curl in, it just kind of looks a little bit strange. You know, if you want that kind of more wavy textured look, then you can do like one away from the face, one towards, one away, one towards, and then that kind of gives it that like messy undone look. But if you want that kind of structured but still like soft, that's where I would go all the way from the face and just something with a smaller kind of barrel. So if you don't mind you know, spending a little bit more, you kind of can't go wrong with Cloud9. The one that I've got in my hand right now is the Texture Wand. As you can see, it's a conical shape, so you'll get a little bit more body like at the root area depending on how far up you go with the barrel, and then it'll be a little bit smaller at the end. These kinds of wands are perfect for that. If you want that like Hollywood wave, or you want that like real like Serena van der Woodsen, like that real like zhoosh, like sexy gorge, that's where you would use this one. So instead of holding the wand like this and going down the hair, so you're gonna hold it like this way and you're gonna wrap the hair around that, and then you're almost gonna like pin curl it. And when you like brush the hair out, all of the curls will kind of come together and they'll create that really beautiful shiny wave. But if you're just wanting that kind of like loose textured wave, and you're wanting something a bit fun, a bit, you know, a bit bouncy and a bit different rather than the super structured wave, that's where you could use one of these. Say if you like the finish of the ones that were like the Silver Bullet or the Babyliss Pro ones, but you don't like clamps, Cloud9 actually has an option. It's literally just called the curling wand, and it's the straight size from bottom to tip, creates a really beautiful softer wave, or like your normal kind of like curl pattern. It's gorge. When we're talking about curling wands, you really can't go wrong with any of the Hot Tools brands. In particular, this one here, I can hear you right now, Millie, that is a tiny curling wand. Well, this 10mm is actually perfect. It's really well rounded for anyone with like natural hair. So if you've got like a natural wave, you know how like some of those curls will kind of drop out and you just want to kind of give it a boost. This one is incredible. So good. It's so underrated. I used it on one of our beautiful models, Dalal, for our holiday shoot to give her hair a boost, which is just stunning. If you like a tighter curl, obviously the smaller the barrel, it's got you. Of course, you can't talk about curls and waves without mentioning the Mermaid Hair Waver. Now this thing is massive. It's literally massive, but if you want a really like soft textured like wave and you just like that little like beach kind of wave and that beach kind of kink, this is incredible. This particular size is a little bit too big for someone like with my hair length. So if your hair length is anywhere from say like your collarbones and up, I would downsize and go the smaller size, like the mini. But otherwise this one just gives you a really like soft kink, super easy. But this one is like your second day hair best friend. And of course, an absolute honorable mention to the Dyson Airwrap. It does curl the hair, however, it is extremely expensive and it has a whole other few gorge little benefits, which if you'd like to know more, you can watch our Dyson video just here. You know, curlers are a bit of a trial and error. It is seeing what works best for you. If you have any other fan favorites or you have any other favorites, let us know. So if you want to see more videos from myself or from our amazing team, please click here and have a look, and make sure that you hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything that we post. Bye!